Cindy's crazy today, as usual.
Every day.
I'm Ange.
I'm Cindy.
And we're faking Sanity. You've just seen a screen with all our details on how to contact us. But we just want to encourage everybody to join us on our Ravelry group. It's been fun to see so many new faces in our Cal.
Yes.
So thanks for everyone who joined in and shared introductions. And we'd love to see pics of what you're working on. You can share in our perpetual show and tell thread, which is kind of works in progress or FOs, just anything you've got a picture for.
So yes, our Cal, we're knitting the Alaska Highway, and it's kind of a, you can knit anything you want or knit, crochet. It's a make along. It's a make along.
Knit, crochet, embroider, anything that you can count yardage for.
Yes. And we had a whole bunch of people joining us in the last 2 weeks, which is excellent. Thank you so much. So we are like zooming up the well, okay, we're at like 120 kilometers, but still, it took us 7 months to get.
Well, we only had a few people.
Yeah, we just had our knit nights,
just the local ladies, and now we've passed the next kind of major city, Fort St. John, and we're on. City. Well,
it's major up here. It's like 12,000 people.
It's not a town; it's a city.
It's a city.
And we're heading up to our next milestone.
It's cool.
So,
it's very cool to see, and it's really cool to see everybody, like how much people can knit.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, the oh, now I've forgotten her name. The new lady that just joined from Norway.
We're really bad with names, if you haven't noticed that.
And I just read the post, because it was just last night. But she posted, like, I hope it's okay. I added up the yardage, and I knit a lot. And
yes.
Like, we understand cold weather means you stay in and knit. Because I've done more knitting this winter than I normally do, because it's been cold.
I haven't, because I have spent way too much time in bed.
Yeah,
that just sounds weird.
Curled up on your blanket.
Well, I've been sick, and then I hurt my back this week, and I couldn't sit easily. I could lie down, and standing wasn't too bad, but mainly lying down.
Hard to knit when you're curled on your side.
Yeah. But then yesterday I was feeling better, so I got lots of knitting done, which you will see.
So why don't we start with that? Start with your knitting in progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was talking the last, I don't know how many podcasts. I've been working on these
leg warmers. High leg warmers.
Yes.
Functional winter apparel is important here.
Yes. Well, I got this far, which is quite a ways. And I'm like, well, A, it's ribbing, it's boring, and B, I'm knitting these for someone, and she had no clue what she wanted, but I'm thinking she's going to find these really boring. Yeah. So, instead, I knit this.
Those do look nice, and I think she will like them better.
These are fabulous. They've just got this cable and lace pattern up the side.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is really nice, and it's interesting enough that I did this, like, well, okay, yesterday I did this much.
Yeah, I was going to say in way less time than it took you to do the ribbed
way
one.
Less time. So the pattern...
For those of you who know Cindy, who's surprised she got bored with the plain ribbed one?
I really did. It was terrible. The pattern is Nozky.
Oh, you're actually doing a pattern for
I'm doing a
one.
pattern, yes. Nozky by Moca Sirna. It's from Knitty. It's from the first fall of 2013 Knitty. Except that it was written for a DK yarn, and I have an Aran weight yarn. So I just knit up a gauge swatch and then adjusted it. And my yarn is Cascade Echo Plus in this pretty, pretty heather. Oh, it's a beautiful heather.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will pick up the colors. Sorry, the light's terrible. We decided to do this in the evening Monday instead
After
of
work,
Sunday.
there's absolutely no sunlight left, so this is all our overhead fluorescence.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, it's a lovely purple heather.
It is really nice.
And so I am so much happier. Okay.
It's got like bits
got, like,
of
yellows and
plums
pinks and blues
and
and
pinks and kind of almost peachy colors. It's really pretty.
Yes. So this took me a month. This took me 3 knitting sessions. I mean, yesterday's was a very long knitting session because all I did yesterday, because it was miserable out, is sit and knit.
We got tons of snow, so we were kind of snowed, like under the weight of snow, and with a sore back, she's not shoveling.
Yeah.
So being cold, miserable, and snowed in, knitting and spinning was perfect for yesterday.
It's winter in Dawson Creek. Oh, we're in Dawson Creek.
Oh yeah,
Dawson Creek, BC, Canada. I'm sorry, I'm like
jingling.
I'm jingling needles all over the place. But
Cindy's still festive. She's still got her jingle bells.
Jingle bells. I won't sing because that's mean. But
I have a whip too.
You have a whip. Whip, whip, whip.
It's sort of a double whip.
So cute. Sorry.
So we have a staff member who has a bunny, and every time she talks about the bunny, the sentence ends with "He's so cute." And so I decided she needed some colorwork mittens that would be a bunny pattern, and it's so cute. And there was nothing like that on Ravelry because that's strange. So I took kind of a basic Norwegian mitten shape and put "He's so cute."
No, just so cute.
So cute with the bunny. But I think I'm going to change this. So I just started knitting up a sample. Sorry, I'm off screen as I'm digging it out. And I knit on 2 circs too, so pardon the dangly, noisy bits. But so I did just a basic diamond shape on the palm with offset stripes for the thumb gusset, and I can't twist my arm that way. Yep, I'll show you when I take it off, apparently. But so there's a thumb gusset on the side. These are way too big for me because I have tiny hands. But I think they'll be good for Dano, but maybe a little bit big. Like on me, this is huge. I could take off the C and get a ute and it would fit better. But I think I'm going to take out the second side seam here, where you see the little V's between the black column. I'm going to take out, and that takes out 3 stitches. And I think that'll be a better fit on the other side. So right now,
she's not going to have enough yarn.
Well, I'm going to change yarns.
Yeah.
Because there isn't enough in this. But so right now you've got, you know, a bunny legs and a bunny butt.
Bunny butt. It's a bunny butt.
But
sorry.
yeah, I think it'll be nice. And this was a close-up of the thumb gusset, which I'm really pleased with. I really like it.
I thought most colorwork mittens just had a like afterthought thumb.
Some do. Norwegian ones don't by default. And this is a template from a Norwegian mitten.
Cool.
And yeah, so this is the side seam. So it's a column of black with blue stitches in between, and I really love that. So I think I'm going to leave it on this side and then just take it out on the other. So just
on the outside, but not on the...
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
And then it says cute here with an exclamation mark. I'm going to take the cute off, or the exclamation mark off, and do sew on one mitten and cute on the other, so that I can shorten the mitten as well, because I think with my row gauge, they might end up too long if I have to write the sew on top of the bunny. Because the bunny's got...
The bunny. We can speak it.
Because the bunny's got another inch or so to the chart, and then the sew on top of that, plus the pointed decrease. So, but I'm pleased with how it's turning out. I love the colors together, so I'll just get a different yarn, and yeah, I think it'll be great. Cindy's bad. It's almost her bedtime. It
is. It's like 7:30, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, so it's a work in progress design and a work in progress mitten. Yep. But look at my floats. And like, for those of you who've seen my first colorwork mittens, they started out fitting me, and by the end they would fit a 4-year-old because the floats got tighter and tighter.
But this time they look lovely.
But my floats are
very nice.
Very nice. That's the short side. You can see it kind of looks diamond shapes because I haven't pulled them out too much. And I just caught the floats every 5th stitch if it was longer than a 5-stitch section. But yeah, they're nice and not pulled tight at all. So I'm quite pleased. Yay! Oh,
I was hitting her tea.
I was hitting my tea. I'm drinking. I blended a couple of our teas today. We have a lemon myrtle that's this really bright lemon flavor with peppermint, and it's just lovely. So she's drinking her usual Coke.
Yeah.
So that's my mitten.
Caffeine,
it's my work in
sugar.
progress.
That's the only whips.
Yes.
I have some whips, but I haven't worked on them at all.
Not active whips.
Yes.
But we do have some FOs, which is why there are less whips.
Yeah. You start with an FO, because I only have one.
Okay. I've got 2 FOs. Mm-hmm. So the first one, I finished my shawl. I blocked it. I haven't woven in the ends yet,
but it is so nice. And if you remember it from last podcast, this looks so much better.
Yeah. So starts here. It's fairly long. I do have like the ends are just pinned at the back so that I can carry it. But I was going to measure this, which I didn't do. It
is more than 5 feet.
Yes, I think it's about 6 feet.
Do you want me to stand up and hold it?
No, I was just going to fold it in half. Okay. But I love it. I love the fabric. I love the drape.
Yes.
And, like, it's super drapey.
And it's just so cool that you spun all of the
yarn
yarn and then knit it.
Yeah. And I love how the gray works there. And I just opened up the lace down here a fair bit, not tons. It was just a really loose block. I didn't want to pin these out totally open, so they still ripple a little bit at the bottom.
This is gonna look so good.
Yeah, I like
it.
So
cool.
So my shawl.
It is very nice.
Isn't it lovely? Like, it looks weird with all the dangly bits, but
dangly bits. Sorry, just came out of nowhere. Sorry. Now this time I'm hitting the table and rocking the
Cindy's
camera.
a sicko. So yeah, that's my
shawl. Okay, she did it this time. It's all right. It looks so pretty. Okay. So my FO?
It's an earth-shaking shawl.
FO. Rainbow hat. Rainbows. I like rainbows. Okay. So this yarn is Biscotte yarns Griffin base. So it's the like worsted base, and it's
so squishy.
Like, and it's so brilliant colors.
Yeah.
And I was really worried the last time I'd made one of these that the colors would run when I washed it. Not a bit. It was fabulous.
They do fabulous dyeing.
They really do.
They really are.
And I made it really, really, it's like Rasta slouchy.
No. It's not loose enough to be Rasta.
Well, yes, I know. But I meant really, like, really slouchy. Anyway,
I haven't blocked it yet. They do a really nice rainbow.
Okay. I can't get a happy medium with my hair, and I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to look ridiculous because it's going to stand straight up. But anyway, this is my FO. I haven't blocked it yet, but I'm so happy with it. I love rainbows. Rainbows are the best. Rainbows are happy, especially when it's gray and miserable and, oh, like Friday. Okay, I know we're talking about weather again.
But,
oh, jeez, look at this.
So while she's fixing that.
No, I don't really care about my hair.
Squish,
you can put up with it.
Squish, squish.
It's the best yarn ever. Sorry.
She just stuck her finger in my eye.
I was trying to get my hat back. She's always stealing my stuff. Yes, it's very nice.
She's stabbing me, but I'm the one in the wrong.
Yep. Didn't use a pattern. Just did my kind of basic
2x2 rib for
2x2 rib stockinette, and the decreases from the Turn a Square by Jared Flood. Yes, thank you.
You sounded like you were pausing because you couldn't think of it.
And I even like how it...
Yeah, that looks really cool on the top.
But it's my rainbow hat. I like it. I like hats. I have a lot of hats. Someday I'm going to have to bring all my hats and show them off.
I have one to knit for you, too.
Yeah.
We're trading. Since she's knitting my socks, I'm knitting her a hat.
Which I haven't started. I haven't worked on.
But she said she wasn't in a hurry for them.
Yes, I'm really not. I have plenty of hats. But I decided that I really need to work on the leg warmers.
Yes. So that hopefully she gets them before the end of winter.
I'm going to finish it February. I'm going to finish the leg warmers by the end of February. I promise I am. But yeah, my hat. It's lovely.
Yay.
And happy. When it's miserable out, I like bright, happy hats. It's about the only knitting I wear, so.
You wear a hat pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's cold.
Wimp.
It's cold out.
I wear a hat now that my hair is cold. Okay, so I finished my bandana cowl.
Yay!
I realized
like
a few things. So I had checked
like a G-string. A really
that
that's
looks
really
like a
big.
really bad.
Woo! Really big G-string. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
So I was right. I would have run out of the purple yarn. And I double checked the gauge. So I had checked the stitch gauge and then not the row gauge.
Yeah, try it on.
Yeah. And the stitch gauge was bang on, exactly 4 stitches per inch. The row gauge was a full stitch off per inch. So instead of 6 stitches per inch, it was 5 stitches per inch.
And your cast on was very tight.
Well, the cast on is...
oh, okay.
Yeah,
your edges.
Just my double centered decreases are tight, which is what pulls it in.
Okay.
But yeah, so I decided I liked the striping with the white.
Yep, it looks good.
Would you? Okay, I can't pull that off without ripping your glasses off. She says I steal her stuff.
I'm not crazy.
But so it's way too long like that, but rolled up, it actually provides a little more bulk and warmth here, and it's got a nice.
It makes you look like a bandit.
I'm not a bandit.
You are a bandit.
But I think I am going to leave the rolled edge. The pattern doesn't call for it. It called for some garter at the top. But I really liked the idea of the rolled edge, because then when you don't have it up like a crazy person, like I tend to wear my cowls, it sits here and provides a little more.
But it does lose the fact that you like striped it.
Yes, but like that's just when it's in the coat.
Yeah.
Nobody sees it if it's in the coat. It's going to be.
That's true.
Right? It's just going to be like that.
Yeah.
But then when I do wear it, you see this. And so I just did. So I'm quite thrilled with this. The purple is Ella Rae Cozy Alpaca Chunky, which is alpaca and acrylic, and it is incredibly soft. And the white is a gift from Cindy, because I was running out, and it's her Estelle Chunky that she did her Hudson's Bay hat out of. And so, yeah, so I did, I had to come back to just before the short rows ended. So I ripped back to there, did 2 rows of white, 4 of purple, 4 of white, 2 of purple, and then the rest in white. And good. So, yeah.
I think that was a good choice.
And I think I will just tack down, that is my ends. I haven't woven them in yet. But I think I'm going to leave the rolled edge. I wasn't sure, which was why I initially hadn't done the sewing in, but I really like it. So I think this is going to be for me. I think I'm going to keep it. So don't yawn.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's super soft and really affordable yarn. My hands are shredding it because it's really soft.
Yeah.
But it's lovely. So
it is.
So
I really like that. The Estelle Chunky, I got it at Joe's Yarn Garden in Edmonton, or just Stony Plain or Spruce Grove. One of the
Stony Plain.
Stony Grove.
Stony Plain.
Spruce Plain.
For sure, Stony Plain.
I can never remember. It's basically 2
Spruce Grove
towns
tornadoes
squished together
and
right outside Edmonton. But
Stony
anyway,
Plain had, you have hair.
I have hair. She's grooming me.
It was bothering me.
Yeah, and it's like $10 a skein.
Yeah, it was. I think mine was like 12.
And I mean,
or
it's
10.
partially acrylic, but it's a lovely, lovely yarn.
Yeah.
So Whip Lucky Dip?
Nope, we were going to go to spinning next.
Oh, you said Whip Lucky Dip. Okay.
No, because that Whip Lucky Dip goes well with FOs. So
I told her we would wing it today, and she was like. And so I said, fine, she could plan it, but then she forgot what she planned. She didn't write it down. You didn't write it down.
Next.
No, you didn't write Whip Lucky Dip.
We just have a different memory of what we decided on.
I Whip Lucky Dip. Oh, last week's, I was just ripping something out and reconditioning the yarn, so it's not like there's anything to show you.
So there's no photo, but she did rip it out. I haven't seen the yarn reconditioned or hanging in our shower to dry, but she did rip it out.
So she's going to pick me out a new one. Oh!
So
be careful where you're...
Do you see what I have to put up with? Do you see?
Okay. I have no idea. I'm getting low. I have to.
Yeah,
I have to dig out some more whips.
There is no shortage. It won't be a hardship. What's this one? Oh,
it is a hat. What a shock! It's the Barley by Tin Can Knits.
Oh yeah. I've knit a few of these this year.
Yes. Yeah.
That is Malrios, isn't it?
No, it is Dream in Color.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
In Vino Veritas.
Yes. Dream in Color Classy, which is the worsted weight.
She has a sad pom-pom.
Tassel. Okay, sorry. I love this hat.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Just having a little patch of garter just makes it easy to knit.
But it looks nice. And
I had originally bought this yarn. I had bought a sweater's quantity to make this beautiful coat, and then decided that I would never wear it. So,
but you'll wear the hat.
Made some.
Are you going to keep it for you?
Not a clue. I don't know. I have a lot of hats.
You do.
Yeah. We'll see. So, really easy. Another easy whip to finish. I have to weave in ends and block.
Yeah.
And I like blocking hats. I have no problem blocking hats. It's just blocking everything else.
Because we have a hat blocking peanut butter jar.
It's not peanut butter.
Wasn't it?
No, it was just an empty container I bought at the dollar store.
Yeah.
Yes, and it fits perfectly. I just right over it, and it
works great
blocks
for hats.
Blocks it great. So
Such a pretty color.
I knit it at least a year ago, but I have no idea when.
Just a year ago? I don't remember you working on this recently.
Yeah, but I probably
Possibly
took me
longer
like
than a
2
year.
days. No, it wasn't that long ago.
No?
No. I love this yarn. This was one of my favorite yarns ever. I actually bought 2 sweaters quantity worth. And I do still have a sweaters quantity worth, so I might.
What's your other color that you have in?
Black. I think it's called Black Watch.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, that was the Lorna's Laces one, but it was similar. It's beautiful. It's a black with like blues and greens undertones. And I have enough. I think I'm gonna make myself a hoodie with that.
Nice. If you guys haven't knit with it, go feel it the next time you're at a Fibre Festival.
I got some
it's
for
fabulous.
Christmas. It's a lot more expensive than it used to be. It used to be quite an affordable yarn, and now it's
it was
expensive.
comparable price to like Malabrigo before.
Yeah,
but it's substantially more now.
Yeah,
but it's
so
lovely.
I don't have as much,
really
and
lovely.
also I'm a lot poorer.
Yeah.
See, I bought this.
Well, and
I got my first paycheck as a computer in the computer industry. So that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
More than. And yes, my first paycheck, I went and bought a sweater's worth of yarn. Yeah, and then I lasted about 3 months in that job and quit because I was miserable.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Lovely hat, though.
And it smells good. I don't know why, but it does. And I got it at Make One, which was our lovely yarn shop in Calgary.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I will have that ready for next time.
Yeah.
Okay, spinning.
Spinning.
So
I had shown last time my 2 first Corriedale blends, the straight up Corriedale and the Corriedale nylon sock blend, which I loved, and it was a little bit easier to spin. This one was actually a little bit harder, but this is my unicorn poop.
It has every color in it.
Yeah, it's got like pinks and oranges and blues and purples
and greens and yellows and
but
it's just like,
see if I can show it
very
close up.
unicorn poop.
It's got a lot of color in it. Oh, and the color's washing out.
That's because your forehead's there. Here.
Yeah, your hand is just as white. That's a little better. But you can see there's loads and loads of colors in there. So very much not, oh, there we go. Very much not my colors, but but it was such a nice drapey yarn. Like I could totally see spinning this for a shawl. It's soft and drapey, and now I'm thinking I should have plied it with my black bamboo.
Oh,
because it would have made it pop. Like it would have been really nice.
You could hold it.
I probably could have done that.
You could hold it double, and do like a marled.
Yeah,
marled is all the rage apparently. I'm not.
It is.
Anyway, so what are you going to do with these?
I don't know. Maybe give it to you for a unicorn poop mustache. It's an odd mustache. Oh, there you go. Curl up the ends. Make it a handlebar.
I was trying earlier.
She was doing yarn mustache. We got some samples from a shop that we're thinking of bringing in some yarns, and every little sample went up as a yarn mustache.
I have no idea why. Like, I'm just, yeah.
But yeah, so it was fun to do this
normal.
Kind of breed study on Corriedale because I've never spun it before.
Yes.
And I am really thrilled. I think I'm going to do some Corriedale again. Actually, I have one bag that I got on our trip to Edmonton last year just before we started the podcast in the fluorescent. It was a fluorescent color pack, and that was Corriedale. Yes. So I'll be spinning that at some point.
Yeah.
So
playing that with black.
And now I'm thinking I want to pair it with black, not ply it with black, but have the like super bright fluorescent color with black stripes. Like
yes. So, black and bright go together so well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So so that's my spinning.
Oh, I dropped things.
What did you drop?
My stash acquisition.
We have lovely stash acquisition. Actually, that's what we were going into next. So
yes. We were supposed to have more. We were supposed to get stuff today, and it didn't come.
It says it was out for delivery all day, but it never actually showed up. So,
but that's okay, because we have gorgeous yarn.
Yeah. So we've actually talked about this stuff before. It's Moca cotton from MCPatterns on Etsy. And Cindy has outdone herself again. Not this Cindy,
not me.
MCPatterns.
She's Monsoon Calamity on Instagram, and it is fabulous to follow her because she just posts more of her colorways, and I'm like, I want that one. No, I want that one. Yeah. So yes, it is a fabulous cotton. It's a fingering weight. It's a 4-ply. She just like they're not actually plied together, but it's really easy.
4 strands.
4 strand. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. So
I love that colorway. That's actually a lot nicer than I pictured it from the photo.
Oh.
It's really gorgeous.
And it's just this beautifully soft cotton. So we talked about it probably in the first podcast we did.
Yeah, first or second, I think.
We got some this summer and we crocheted shawls with it, and I love mine. Yeah. So we got some more that I think I'm going to weave this one. So I'm thinking what I'll do. So the outside is kind of black with just a bit of purple in it. And that I think is going to be my warp. And then this all is going to be my weft.
It's going to be lovely.
It's just amazing. So this is Nova.
And this is Storm Cloud.
Oh, I like that one too.
And it starts kind
of... I like them all.
Medium taupey grays into a dark stormy gray into black, and then dark blue and light blue skies.
It actually goes into black. I haven't actually taken...
like there's a couple of strands of black.
Yeah.
Like
a really dark gray.
A charcoaly black. I think there's one strand of black in there. Yeah. One strand of black with the charcoal for the darkest color. And I love it. So I'm thinking this one I'm going to knit with.
Yeah? Do you have an idea?
Well, I was thinking of a shawl similar to the Starbrella. Like, I really like that shape.
But knitting it.
But knit it.
Okay.
And there are a couple of patterns that are kind of similar.
Yes.
But I might change my mind. It's 740 yards.
Knit. That would be a huge shawl. That would be awesome. Yeah. This is my other one.
I love that
This one's Crush.
Oddly enough, I love it.
Yeah. Apparently pink has been appealing to me. But it goes from like white and pink through pink and red out to red and black. Which is
mostly black. Like it's 2 black and 2 red at the end?
3 black and 1 red.
Okay.
But it's fabulous. Yeah.
And it's such a, like, it's, can you see the red on the side? Like, it's this gorgeous kind of blood red, ox blood red. Yeah. Like, it's just beautiful. Oh. And I don't know
what I'm going to do with this one.
This is my second one. And I bought this thinking I'm going to weave it.
Yes.
I know someone who I think would love a woven scarf. And so I'm going to warp with the lighter purple and then use the darker colors as the weft, and it'll shift as it goes through.
It's going to look so
And it's going to be so fabulous. So nice. And so the inside is like 3 strands of black with one of dark, dark purple, and then it goes to this royal purple, and it slowly gets a strand of the kind of brighter violet purple and into this
pinky purple?
Not pink, but kind of a lighter...
I'm bad at color names.
Yeah.
Magenta.
But it's paler than magenta.
Yeah,
but the camera's not picking it up quite right. But yeah, kind of 1 strand of a lighter purple with 3 strands of this kind of lighter magenta on the outside. So it's going to be woven. I'm still finishing my loom. I haven't even come close to putting it together yet because I'm not even halfway done putting the finish on.
Waxing. Wax on? Wax off.
No. Wax on was the left hand. Wax off was the right.
Oh, I didn't watch it that much. Yes. Oh, we had actually got another one as well, but it was for our friend Danielle.
Yeah.
And she already took it home. It was lovely because it was DK, so it was one of these gradients.
I thought she got the worsted weight.
DK. So it was one of these gradients, but then with one color that went all through it.
Yeah.
It was
the teal
so
went
nice.
all through it.
Yeah, the teal went all through it. And it was so nice. Yeah. But anyway, yes.
So
MCPatterns
if you're
on
looking
Etsy.
for a good, really nice cotton, it's super nice, and it's so rare to find gradient cottons, and these are really nice. And shipping does. I mean, if you live in Canada, you know about shipping anyway. So they come like this.
Yes.
Not vacuum sealed or anything, just a little
Shipping does feel very, very expensive, but Cindy is great at if it doesn't cost that much.
She refunds it. Yeah. She refunded us on shipping because it costs less than Etsy calculated. Craziness.
Shipping in Canada is ridiculous.
Yeah. I think around the world shipping has gone up recently, so a lot of people are. But it annoys me to no end that I can ship to like Australia or Europe or Africa or
cheaper
like
than anywhere
wherever,
in Canada.
Cheaper than I can send to my home in Quebec. Like it's ridiculous.
Okay, sorry.
Stop with the murmurs.
I'm really excited about my yarn.
It is. It's really nice
It's
yarn.
fabulous. Thank you, Cindy.
You guys should totally check it out. Cindy has amazing customer service, and the yarn is beautiful. Not this Cindy, although she did win an award for customer service this year.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, not for waitressing. See, I do a little of everything.
Customer service.
Yes.
They like your
mainly. My mom voted for me a lot.
No, quite a few
My
people,
mom voted for me a lot. Okay.
What about, I think that's it. We kind of plowed through the yarn stuff. We usually get through the knitting content in about a half hour, so we're right on schedule.
Yes.
What about culture consumed?
Oh.
So I guess if you're here just for knitting, that's kind of it today because we plowed through it without talking about it much.
Wow, there wasn't a whole lot to talk about.
A few projects, but
we need to knit more things and more knitting.
Yes.
I need to knit faster.
I've been really I've been spinning this week,
and it's hard to.
But I'm in the middle of a bobbin, so I couldn't show it.
Yeah.
It is this. It's gorgeous. It's like a ruby color that goes from a deep, deep ruby and then shifts towards the natural gray of the fiber, and it's amazing. And I will have it to show. It's
Haunui silk?
Yeah, it's Haunui New Zealand Halfbred mixed with 30% silk, Tussah silk. It's just fabulous. I've raved about Heavenly Wools on Etsy, and Kate dyes amazing fibers.
Yeah, you talk about her every single podcast.
Pretty much. She's a regular supplier for me. So.
And we'll have some more stash acquisition next week.
Yes.
Because our box was supposed to come today and it didn't.
You said that already.
I know.
You're
but
sad.
It makes me sad. All day I was like, it says it's out for delivery. Why hasn't it come? It says it's out for delivery. That's me on my...
Checking her, refreshing her Canada Post notifications.
Canada Post. Actually, we love our Canada Post people at the store. They are fabulous. So.
They really are.
Culture consumed. I was going to say customers consumed.
If you're leaving...
Like I said last week, last podcast, I don't eat the customers, I promise.
I don't let her. If you're here just for the knitting, thanks for joining us.
Fine,
and we'll...
we don't love you.
See you next time. But hope to see you on our Ravelry group. If you haven't been there yet, check it out. We're hoping to... drum up more activity there. And somebody asked this week, just before we start the Culture Consumed, about the Ravelenics and if we're hosting a group on Ravelry for that. So for those of you who aren't familiar, during the Olympics every few years, Ravelry does kind of knitting Olympics kind of thing. Yeah. And people are free to join existing teams like Team Canada or Team USA. There's lots of fandom-based teams like Team Sherlocked. But there's also individual like yarn shop teams, and somebody asked if we would do one for Faking Sanity. So if you're interested in that, basically the Ravelenics is just about setting yourself a goal and challenging yourself to meet it. So kind of in the spirit of the Olympics, you challenge yourself to meet a goal that's maybe a bit of a stretch for you and you can't start it before the Olympics opening ceremony, but you have to finish it by the end. So obviously it can't be too huge because it's a short amount of time, but if you're interested, if you're interested,
how long is the Olympics? I don't usually watch that.
It's from opening ceremonies to closing ceremonies. So it's not necessarily the whole length of the Olympics because some events are before the opening ceremonies. But yes, it is 17 days, I think. 17.
Okay. Yeah. See, I normally only watch the hockey, and when my mom is home, curling.
Yeah.
But she's going to be, she's
going
to be leaving.
Yes. Yeah. But anyway, if you're interested in that, there is a thread on our group in Ravelry. Let us know. If you want to join in on a team for Faking Sanity specifically, I'm totally open to opening one up.
But it might be a little too small.
or if there are just a few people, we'll just leave the thread open and do it informally and still do kind of Ravelinics or Ravelympics as it used to be known.
But it's illegal.
You threw me off track.
I threw her off. Ha! We'll leave the thread
open, and we can do it unofficially,
yeah.
even if we don't make a team, if there isn't enough people. But we're happy to make a team if there are enough people interested. So if you are, definitely let us know.
Yeah.
So with that, culture.
Yeah. Okay.
Culture consumed.
I'm sure I've been consuming some. You can start.
Because you didn't write them down in
No. I know what I've been consuming.
Because I've been spinning mostly.
You've been watching lots.
I've been watching stuff. So a while back I took home a book called Never the Twain. Ugh. And I started reading it because I thought, I'll just read something quick.
It sounded terrible.
It
is pretty terrible.
Pretty terrible.
I knew it.
I think I might just give up on that one. I have some books I really want to read, but they're bigger, so I wanted to just do a quick read to get it done and talk about it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I burped. Not really enjoying it.
Sorry.
So that's my first culture consumed this week. It was book Never the Twain, which I didn't enjoy. Would not recommend.
And you don't remember who it's by?
No, but I will put it in the show notes. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you're basically non-recommending it, so.
Yes.
Okay. I've been reading Not Your Villain by C.B. Lee, which is the second in a series. The first one was Not Your Sidekick, and it's fabulous. It's this great world building where it's like in the future and something has happened and now there's superheroes. And just culture has changed a lot. It's not really dystopian, but kind of. It's teen books. They're fabulous. Not Your Sidekick is the first one, and it was so good. I may have actually talked about it on here.
I think you did.
It was so good, and I was so excited about the second one coming out. And it's good so far, but it's not as good. Makes me sad.
I really like that.
I really like the main character. I just felt the beginning was a lot of covering the same material that was in the first book, which was sad. But now it's really starting to pick up, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm about halfway through.
Who is it by?
C.B. Lee. And they're fabulous, fabulous teen books. Diverse. All that fun stuff. Yeah. And superheroes, if you're into superheroes. Which
Cindy's very much into superheroes lately.
I haven't been... I wasn't before, but...
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all of a sudden you're into everything.
I've been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Well, actually...
Agents of Field?
Agents of Field, that's a totally
different show.
No, it was Captain America. The Captain America movies that kind of got me into... to everything else, because I love Phil Coulson.
She bought a chibi Captain America keyring fob. It's adorable.
It's a little keychain, and it's a bobblehead.
Yeah.
So basically the keychain, his body bobbles. It's great. I sit there and, but yeah.
It's
Captain
ridiculous.
America. I like Captain America. I think the Captain America movies were very good.
Yeah.
Have I watched? I don't know if I watched them all.
You watched a couple of them, right?
3, I think. And I think that's all the Captain America ones. And yeah. And then I watched Thor. See, I'm very behind. Like, superheroes have been huge for, like, years. Ever. And I just was like, meh, whatever. Yeah. I watched the first Avengers movie.
I've watched the original Superman.
Yeah.
Like, original?
Well, did you watch some Supergirl? The TV series?
Oh, yeah.
I watched the first couple episodes, and it was fine, but it didn't hook me.
I watched about half a season, yeah.
We haven't watched Wonder Woman yet?
No, we were gonna have a movie night.
We're
at
having
our
a movie
place,
night, but then we were sick.
Yeah.
So yes, we're waiting to get all together again and do
maybe in a week or
movie
so.
Night.
Get everybody over on a Sunday night.
So then we'll watch Wonder Woman. I really kind of want to see Black Panther. It looks so good, but I don't really go to the theater.
Yeah. It'll be out eventually.
Exactly. Well, maybe go on a Tuesday, a cheap night.
Yeah.
So what else have you been?
Well, you were talking about sort of dystopian, but not really. I watched a movie last night, actually, called The Fifth Wave, which apparently is based on a book by Rick Yancey.
Yes.
Called, ironically, The Fifth Wave.
What is with teen books and dystopia lately? Well, I know what's with it. Hunger Games.
Yeah. But so it's a weird premise. So The Fifth Wave, you kind of find out near the end what the fifth wave is, but it's one day this alien spaceship arrives and is hovering over the Earth.
I was going to say it's always over New York.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Wow.
No, it was like, I think it was right above Ohio was where the Mittens family was from. And that's
Okay.
Anyway, so there's this spaceship that arrives, and the first wave and second wave is like there's floods and earthquakes, and they're basically thinning the herd, it seems. And then they have like an culling the herd. Yeah. Yeah, that's the expression in English.
It is. Is thinning the
I'm
herd.
learning English.
She's been speaking English for many, many, many years. That was a very French.
Yeah, so the first and second waves were like some earthquakes and floods and stuff, and took out all the coastal cities. And then there was an avian flu that was particularly hard to beat, and tons of people died, and that was the third wave. And then I forget what the fourth wave was.
Okay.
But basically it centers around this one family, and the girl is about, I don't know, 14 or 15, and her little brother who's maybe 8 or 9, and the dad, and they're heading to a camp where there's security in numbers, basically. And then the army shows up to take the kids away to get them to safety to an Air Force base. And the youngest brother forgets his teddy bear, so the sister goes back to get it for him, but then misses the bus. And it's all following her as she tries to get to the camp, and how things aren't quite what she thought they were. So I'm not going to say what the fifth wave is or anything else, because that doesn't sound
interesting to me at all.
It's
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's totally not your kind.
I mean, I love teen books, but
yeah,
no.
But it was interesting. Like the twists were good. I told you what it ended up being, but
I don't remember.
Yeah,
it's all good.
It was well
done.
She
watches things that don't interest me, and I watch things that don't interest her, so it's all good.
Well, I enjoy a lot of the stuff you watch, but I watch a lot of the other stuff that you don't enjoy.
Yeah, and I watch a lot of stuff you don't. I like rom-coms.
Yeah, I'm not. There are some I enjoy.
No, but I've discovered that I really only like rom-coms from like the 90s. Rom-coms nowadays, yeah, you've got Mail, Sliding Doors.
Oh, that was a good one.
Rom-coms now, do they even make rom-coms? They either make drama-filled. Oh no!
No, because now they're more dramedies. Like
they're like she's anyway. Or they make raunchy comedies. Which, I mean. I'm a sicko, but that kind of
you get enough raunchy.
We get that at work. I've been watching. Yesterday I started watching Lewis again. Lewis in Britain, Inspector Lewis in Canada. No, not in Canada. In the U.S. In Canada, it's, I don't know, whatever. Depends where you watched it. It's a spin-off of Morse, and it's been over for like 2-3 years now,
at least. It was really good, though.
But I loved it, so I decided to rewatch it the other day. Yeah. So yeah,
I thought the Inspector Morse was a little too.
I didn't watch Morse much. I think
dated and
yes, it's too dated by the time I was watching it.
Yeah.
Whereas Lewis is fabulous because Lewis is a great character. He's now he was Morse's sergeant, and now he's the inspector, and then he has his own sergeant, and I adore Hathaway.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite characters in.
He's adorable, and I really like Laura. Laura?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura Hobson, the doctor. So yeah,
she's the pathologist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And Rebecca Front plays Innocent, and she's fabulous. I love her. I've been watching the Lewises, and I was like, now I need to rewatch The Thick of It, which I mean, totally different styles.
Yeah.
But yes. But yeah, I just needed.
You'll have the doctor too.
I needed my British detective series because I haven't been watching any lately. And I just love Lewis. It deals with some really interesting things, and the cases are strange, and I mean, not very realistic, but what detective TV series is.
Yeah. Speaking of British, I have been watching some of the Doctor Who's with Peter Capaldi.
I love Peter Capaldi. I haven't watched those Doctor Who's, but I love Peter Capaldi.
I had a bit of a iTunes credit, so I watched some of them on iTunes, and I just love them.
They're on Crave.
No. Oh, on Crave?
Yeah, check Crave.
Ah, well. Wasted money. I'll rewatch them. Money. I really like them. Yeah. I really like Clara as a companion, and I really like her relationship with Peter Capaldi's doctor. It's much less like it's definitely there's definitely chemistry there that's really good, but she goes off. She teaches she doesn't just her own wait for him. Yeah, she has her own life. Yeah.
She's not just his companion.
Yeah. And I really enjoy that. Yeah. They're very, very close, probably as close as any of the other Doctors and Companions in the reboot. But I talk with my hands. Sorry. I'm really sorry. But yeah, I really, really enjoy it. And some of the storylines are really good in this one. And I like Peter Capaldi's doctor. He's a little dark. He reminds me more of, say, David Tennant's doctor as opposed to... Tennant's doctor
wasn't dark.
But near the end, there was a little bit of dark. Much more so than, say...
Matt Smith.
Matt Smith's doctor.
See, I never watched any of the Matt Smiths. And now that I've watched The Crown, I think I'd have a really hard time watching Matt Smith as the doctor rather than Prince Philip.
Oh.
He was amazing as Prince Philip. I think he must be an amazing actor. Because, I've seen GIFs and...
He does a good job. To start out with the
crazy.
Doctor, he's almost like...
and I really got to watch the new Doctor, because female Doctor!
Yes. I really want to see that. Speaking of female perspectives, I started watching Star Trek Discovery.
Yes.
I am really, really enjoying it.
I haven't watched it yet. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
It's really good. But
it's got lots of my... really good actors.
Yeah.
Really
good
actors.
So the previews I had seen had 2 female characters.
Oh, I knew that the
one didn't. And the one isn't a main character for long, but one of them is who we kind of see the show through. And she's she's in prison when the show starts. There's a setup section, and then she's in
Spoilers!
Well, I'm not saying who or what, but she's in prison when things change.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an interesting take on how she gets involved with Starfleet, or how she, what...
It's out. I keep meaning to.
It's really good. I really like...
Then I go off on a tangent. Well, okay, so I'm watching things that have 5 to 9 seasons.
Yeah.
Which...
takes a while to catch up.
It does.
What else have you been watching? Of your 5 to 9 seasons?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
But I talked about that last time.
Yeah.
I've been reading, I think.
Well, you've been reading some stuff that you've told me about.
Yeah. Oh, did I talk? Oh, I can't remember if I talked about it.
What?
Some we love, some we hate, some we eat.
You were telling me about it.
Yes.
Did we talk about it on camera?
I don't think so. So it's called Some We Love, Some We Hate, Some We Eat by Hal Herzog. And it's about the psychology of animals and our relationship with animals, and why we're some of them are pets and some of them and in different cultures why it's fine to eat dogs in Korea, but in North America it's so
that was very loud.
Sorry. It was really, really, really interesting.
Yeah. I like that sort of book, like the kind of cultural studies.
I have so many books I've got to read. Yeah. It's really bad.
I think I'm going to start my Laura Lamb next.
Yay. Yeah. And once you're done it, then I'm going to reread the whole series.
Yeah.
And read that one. Well, reread. I only read the first book.
Yeah.
But so you should say what your Laura Lamb is.
My Laura Lamb that I'm going to read next is Masquerade. It's the 3rd in a series that Cindy got me hooked on, knowing the 3rd book wouldn't come out for years. And then when I asked for the 3rd, she was like,
sorry.
The publisher went out of business, so you have to wait a few years.
She published her first 2 books, and then the publisher went out of business.
Yeah.
But they were so good. Pantomime
was amazing.
Shadow Play. Pantomime, Shadow Play, Masquerade. That might not be the right order, but those are the 3
Pantomime
titles.
Was the first one.
Okay,
Shadow Play sounds weird. Might be right. Anyway,
I'm not going to look it up.
Very, very good books by Laura Lamb.
L-A-M.
Yeah. And then other than that,
What?
okay, so I've been watching lots of podcasts,
Yes.
my usual ones, but I also started watching Wet Coast Wolves, which was kind of cool because they're Canadian. They're out of Vancouver.
I was going to say, are they out of Vancouver?
Yeah. And
Wet Coast.
I watched a few of them last night, 7 or 8.
Yeah.
But at one point they were talking about, the crazy weather they had been having, and they're like, and if, it doesn't end up raining as much as before, somebody was talking about how, one of their customers was telling them they might have to change their names if they're not the Wet Coast anymore, if they have dry seasons and stuff. And
they're always going to be wetter than the rest of Canada.
Formerly Wet Coast Wolves just doesn't have that ring to it.
No, it doesn't. No.
They're really cute. It's
awesome.
It's a fun podcast. And then I also was following groups on Ravelry and just checking out stuff, and ran across a mention of Madrona, which is a Fibre retreat in Tacoma, Washington. Well, Madrona, but it's in Tacoma or near Tacoma.
Oh, you said in Tacoma.
Yeah, I think it's like a suburb
Is
of
Madrona?
Tacoma.
Madrona is actually a place.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you sure?
No.
Anyway,
Tacoma, Washington, which is a doable distance for us.
Yeah.
And it's a
possibly
retreat.
air milesy.
Yeah. And it's a retreat. There's a week long of classes, but a lot of people go for the whole week, and some people go just for the weekend, and you can sign up for just a few classes or none or all of them. And there's spinning and knitting and dyeing and embroidery and a little bit of everything. And tons of people were talking about how it's got this great retreat feel, and it's not just about the marketplace, although there is a marketplace. And it'd be great to connect with some local dyers and stuff and see if we can get people different yarns in here at the store. But it'd also be a really nice vacation to plan to go to a Fibre retreat. Maybe we might think of doing that for a couple of days.
It would be lovely to get out of town.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. I signed up for the newsletter, and I've been watching this year's thread to see what people have to say about it. But it looks like something I would really enjoy.
Yeah.
With much less cost than a typical knitting retreat here in Canada with the exchange. I've seen lots of retreats in the $1,000 to $1,500 range lately. But if you're not signing up for tons of classes for this one, you could do it.
Yeah, because any of those ones, it's also getting there and
I think you could do it for $500 to $900,
which we might be able to.
Which we might be able to do, especially if we're sharing a room or something, hotel room or something. Because usually, if you go to a conference, you're sharing with a stranger for your room anyway, or sharing with a friend. But it's not like you book a hotel room alone. That's way too expensive. So anyway,
I'm sorry.
So I'm excited about the possibility of a vacation.
Yeah, and a yarny vacation would be so much fun.
Yeah,
and it's Seattle.
Tacoma's
just outside
about an hour north of Seattle.
No,
not
30 miles south of Seattle.
Oh, really?
And
close.
it's where the airport is.
Oh,
so yeah. We could do that. I mean, we could also drive and actually go to Vancouver and stuff.
That's true, but you'd hate the drive, and you'd be doing all of it. I don't have a license. I freaked out after we had a car accident, and now I'm afraid to be in a car, let alone drive it. So.
Yeah, so.
Had learners for a bit. That just didn't accomplish a whole lot, though.
So I drive everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Which to Edmonton's not bad, because that's just 6 hours. Well.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the plan. Liz, we want to convince you to come to Madrona with us.
We can share the driving.
Well, we'll tell you when it is next time we see you. But it'd be fun, too. It's fairly local, so there might be dyers we know there, and Blue Moon Fibre Arts might be there, or anyway, I think
it'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
So maybe we can save up in a year.
Yeah. So go. That's so gorgeous.
Oh.
Is that the one you're thinking of weaving with?
Yeah. It's like a pillow. It's lovely.
Okay, she got a gorgeous pillow the other day. She got a sloth. It's a giant.
I didn't bring him.
Oh, we were going to bring him for the podcast.
He was going to be our podcast mascot.
His name
is Tink. Because, but yes, giant sloth. He's big. He's big. He's fabulous.
Yeah, almost
Unusually soft.
Like,
I was
probably
totally
about
gonna
3
bring
feet,
I
but
was
he
gonna bring
sits
him.
at about 2.5 feet, I
I was
think.
gonna bring Tink as our mascot.
Yeah,
'cause
they
I'm a nerd.
they had an
Yes,
alpaca too.
I'm 40 and I still like stuffed animals.
But the alpaca I wanted to get for the store.
Don't tell my
but
mom.
We realized it just,
Oh, the alpaca was really cute. He
Wouldn't-
was huge.
and he stood up
But
like he stood
He
on his
stood,
own.
and we were like, oh, we
Where
could
would
have
we
him at the,
put him at the
store, and
store?
we could like put hand knits on him, and then we're like, no, the kids will like destroy him.
And we have nowhere to put him except on the floor, and it would get destroyed. But
Yeah.
it was a
The
cute
kids would,
alpaca.
like, ride him.
And he was, about 2.5
Came up with a new
feet tall.
good name for kids this morning.
Don't say it on the podcast.
It wasn't terrible.
I don't even want to know, so don't say it on
Infection
the podcast.
vectors. We were talking about how working in retail and having kids come in all the time, it's like just like teaching or whatever. The kids always
You're horrible.
bring me
You're a
everything. It's
horrible
much
person.
better than my other name for kids.
Yes, don't do that one.
I want it.
Okay.
Infection vectors. Made me think of Pandemic, which is a game I like.
Oh, it is a fun game.
I like kids.
She lies.
I do like kids as long
Yes.
as then they go home. I don't want kids.
Well, and it's fun being Auntie Cindy or Auntie Angel, and
Yeah.
you get to
Yes.
see the kids and enjoy them, and then not have to deal with
And,
them.
and pump
Get to
them
go-
full of sugar
get to
and
go
then
home.
give them back. It's great.
We actually have a sign at the store that her mom gave us, and it just says, unattended children will be given a free puppy and an espresso.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
get a lot of comments on that one.
Our new sign right now is instant human, just add coffee.
Yeah, that one was a Christmas gift,
Yeah,
and
it's
I love
fabulous.
it.
It's
yeah.
fabulous.
I
So
think
do we have
that's
anything
it
else?
for me.
See, we babbled for another 25 minutes after yarn.
I think that's it for me, though.
Okay.
Apparently, we're bobbing and weaving.
We're bobbing to the imaginary music.
Okay, so on that note, you stopped.
Oh, sorry. We could sing.
We can say goodbye.
Mana, do 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 do. Mana, do 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 do. Okay, sorry.
And with the Muppets theme song, bye-bye.
That's not the Muppets theme song.
It's the
No.
Well, I know it as the Mini Babby Bell song.
No, the Muppets theme song is the one that Ian always plays for us.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, but it's on the Muppets.
Yes, it's on the Muppets, but it's
Okay.
not the Muppets theme song.
It's just a
It's the song that Animal sings.
animal.
Animal. Nah.
I've only watched the Muppets a couple of times.
Really?
Really?
We need to, like, educate you.
Eh.
No, the Muppets are fun.
Bye!
So sad.
No, not sad. Look, see? Not sad.
Have a good week.
Bye.